Michael Lowry is the hurricane specialist and storm surge expert from the Weather Channel. Great to have you.
Thank you so much. It's great to be here.
I know we had a couple of close calls last year. Let's recap hurricane season.
Yeah, generally in the Central Pacific, you see 4 to 5 tropical storms or hurricanes. Last year we had about that many, but a lot of them came really close to Hawaii. There were a lot of close calls. In fact, we've covered in the past few years at the Weather Channel, I think, more hurricanes in Hawaii in terms of the reporters out here than we have on the mainland.
I know Jim Canturi was coming over quite a bit, and some of our reporters would, hey, where's the spot this time to meet up?
He was here for Flossie, I believe, first, and then last year for Isel as well.
A hurricane making landfall. So really talk about the significance.
You have the winds, you have the potential for storm surge and wave flooding at the coast, and on top of that you have mountains and you have hillsides. Anytime you get heavy rain along the mountains or the hillsides, you have the potential for the flash flooding as well.
Well, it was only a couple of feet when we were talking about storm surge with the last couple of systems, but let's talk about a bigger system. What are the possibilities of really a devastating storm surge here in Hawaii?
I think if you're right along the coast, absolutely. And it's not so much, when we talk about storm surge, that's the push in the ocean water above normally dry land. The problem here, though, is the waves. So you're pushing the ocean into areas that are normally dry, and then you're adding 10, 15-foot waves on top of that. And that's just like a bulldozer right along the coast. Hey, look, if there's any good news, though, here in Hawaii, is that.
What can we expect 10, 20 years from now?
That's a good question. Everyone's asking that, especially with global warming. There have been some studies done in the past few years that have indicated that Hawaii would be more at risk, 2 to 3 times as many close calls for hurricanes in the next, say, 50 years or 100 years. But I always say this at the Weather Channel, is it only takes one hurricane. So just because there may be more frequent hurricanes, we can't pinpoint exactly where they may go. So you need to prepare this year as you did last year, as you did the year before.
Well, great advice, Michael. Definitely be prepared. The one thing we don't have here, though, maybe thunderstorm.
Hey, that's right, no thunderstorm.
But always be prepared for hurricanes for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Well, you're watching Sunrise. We'll be right back.